extra few inches, I might need them to get to the top. Thank you very much. I'd like to thank Steve Bourne for putting on this event. My name is Dan Bacon. I'm running for District 1, which includes Conway, Jackson, Bartlett, Hales location, Harts location, and Chatham. Last election in 2008, I took it upon myself. Let me first say I've always been an undeclared independent registered voter, and I've always tried to vote for the right people, and I will still continue to do that, whether they're Democrat, Republican, Independent, or whatever. I did in 08 run as a Republican for the 1st District. I got some support from the Republicans. I went Republican because I believe that with the way things are going, they're probably a little more far conservative. But I don't necessarily agree with everything they have on their plate. And the reason I'm running is that over the last years, I came back from Iraq in 2004 after being deployed and coming back with a disability. I never paid attention running my business for 24 years about what was going on around me, what was going on in Concord, what was happening, and I just blind to the fact. And I kind of woke up because I had time. My disability, which I have in my spine, gave me an opportunity to research the federal government and to research the state. What I found is that the parties have lost their way. They don't seem to understand. They think they understand, but they've gotten to the point where they balance back and forth. Democrats make people mad, Republicans get in. Republicans make people mad, Democrats get in. That's the way of life. That's what I call politics. That's what we don't need. We need conservatives, independent thinking people that are willing to open their minds up and look at what's going on here in New Hampshire. I was asked at one point if I'd run for a congressional level. I won't because I'm not ready. I think New Hampshire, as some of the other independents have stated, is first in the state. If New Hampshire can lead the way, other states may follow. Now what we need, someone asked me up in my way, is what do we need? We need jobs. We need education. We need good education. Fact of the matter is, you can get a good education, but there's no jobs. So what are we going to do about that? We need to start industrializing. Back in the 30s, when the big boom was with industries, you know, textiles, manufacturing, clothing. We ship everything overseas. We're nothing but consumers. My son got out of the Army 10 years, has a security clearance, second to the President of the United States. Can't get a job. Too overqualified. Not enough jobs here. Everything's going overseas. I'd like to encourage, as a legislator, to encourage companies to come to New Hampshire, look at the environmental impacts that we're having, and try to meet those impacts. But we need to release some of those impacts just a little bit. And some say, well, you know, maybe the Sierra Club may see that different, but the fact of the matter is, if you have industries, if we had, say, an oil refinery where crude oil could be shipped here, I'd rather see the oil shipped here, refined here, sold to the residents of New Hampshire, then exported to the other states. Let's forget about sending all our stuff out of the country. We got people at home here. We need to clean up our own backyard. And to do that, we need to start with the state legislative body. House Bill 2 that was just passed. As far as I'm concerned, there's quite a few people that broke their oath of office when they swore to uphold the state's constitution. Section 144.52 about health care and retirement, decreasing the amount the state must pay and increasing what the employers must pay. Article 28A, Part 1st, Article 28 of the state's constitution says that they can't do that. Therefore, they broke their oath of office. All those people lied to you. They've done the wrong thing. We need to get rid of those people. 2 people in my district, Ed Butler and Tom Bucco. Tom Bucco's a very nice man, but I'll tell you, he walked off the floor on votes. In the last year, I think if you looked at my website, there's a lot of information about the candidates. It's fact. I don't sling any mud. They don't vote. They go not excused. I think Ed Butler was 17 unexcused. Jean Chandler was 15. Karen Umberger, she voted every time. This year, Tom Bucco was 5 unexcused. In 09, he was unexcused voting 26 times. Is that a representative that the district needs? No. It needs somebody that's going to be there all the time. It's a $100 seat. We need to make sure that we protect the sovereignty of the state. These are the issues that I'm big about. Sovereignty of the state, my Second Amendment rights, Article 10 of our Constitution, I'd like to see New Hampshire convene every other year. We don't need to go every year and have 1,000 bills and keep packing in and packing in. We've all lost control. We don't even know what we're doing anymore. I'd like to see term limits. I'd like to see the number of bills limited. From last year was 199 left over. This year was 662. A lot of them are going to get inexpedient to legislate. So there's about $1,800 per bill that they wasted of mine and your money. That needs to stop. All these little extras that they're getting. Let's take the registration away for the state plates and let's give them a sticker on their car. It's probably cheaper to put a sticker on the car than put plates or pay for the registration. They've increased our I call them taxes, they call them fees, 30 new fees, 40 new fees. They've increased the limits of bonding amounts under House Bill 2 that they're allowed to do. They've increased all these different things. If anybody gets a chance, go to my website. It links there, I have it all, goes right to the state. You know, you need to look at these things. We need good representation, and that's what I'm about. I'm an independent. I chose to be an independent because I'm independent thinking. I'm not beholden to anybody. I don't owe anybody money. They don't owe me any money. I don't have any special interest. I want to represent this state. I'm a leader. I believe in integrity and my military values, and that's just what I'm about, and that's all I have to say.
Thank you, Dan. All right, Sam Pinard.